Yes, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Warzone Jones coming right back at you with a pro wrestling related type of video. I know it's been like 2 weeks since my last video, and I come back with you with this pay-per-view review. And unfortunately, this pay-per-view definitely wasn't that damn good. It wasn't a bad pay-per-view, but it definitely wasn't good. As a matter of fact, it was far from it. If I had to give it a grade, I would say I would give this pay-per-view a C plus, because this pay-per-view definitely didn't wow me. We didn't get any great matches. Definitely, all the matches to me were just either average or just kind of boring. So we got two Money in the Bank ladder matches. I would definitely say none of these Money in the Bank ladder matches were definitely not in the top 10. I've seen so much better Money in the Bank ladder matches, and I wouldn't even, actually, it probably not even in the top 20. None of these matches, honestly. And we had a whole lot of talent, especially for the main event ladder match. But let's get on that later. It's not really too much, really anything worth really talking about for too long. So I'm basically gonna briefly run through some of the things, because some of this stuff definitely isn't really worth even giving any mention. So let's start off with the first Money in the Bank ladder match. We had the Divas Money in the Bank ladder match. This is the very first Divas Money in the Bank ladder match, and it wasn't bad, definitely, but I was definitely hoping it would be a whole lot better than what we got. It was just okay. The only thing that will probably make it memorable is that it is the very first Money in the Bank Divas match. That's going to be the only thing that will probably make it memorable. So now a lot of people will probably be a little bit disappointed with the ending of the match. You know, James Ellsworth is the one who grabbed the briefcase and he hands it to Carmella. So yes, Carmella is the very first women's wrestler to win a Money in the Bank ladder match. So she cheated. She's the heel. She's supposed to. But, you know, with me personally, like, I don't care how it ended, not because I'm not necessarily that impressed with the match, but just because, well, it just doesn't bother me at all. And on top of that, she never ever held any of the world titles, so we also need different people to, you know, to hold the titles also as well. But moving on from that, next, you know, right off the top of my head, you know, we had Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. I do not give a damn about this match. I do not give a damn about this feud. This feud is boring. The match definitely, to me, really wasn't that good. I barely paid attention to it, to be honest with you. I'm not into this at all. Jinder Mahal, to me, is not really that over. I'm not into the character at all. Sometimes, to me, Randy Orton is kind of boring, and this is one of his more boring feuds, and I'm just not feeling it. So, but Randy Orton loses, and Jinder Mahal is unfortunately still WWE Champion. Let's move on from there. We also had, you know, Lana versus, of course, the Glow. The Glow is what she called herself. Naomi, of course, is her name. You know, I love me some Naomi, man. But this match wasn't really that good either. Too much offense for Lana, to be honest with you. Like, man, this is her first match. She don't need to be carrying the match for as long as she did. Even if you want to kind of make her look dominant, yeah, give her moments here and there, but she had too much offense for me personally. The match really wasn't really that good. Of course, Lana loses, which I am glad, and the right choice was made, because Lana don't need to be winning that match, especially against the the champion. Hell no. What other matches we have? You know, we had the Fashion Police versus the Ascension. Who really cares? Let's be honest here. And it's not because of the Fashion Police. It's because the Ascension, like the Ascension sucks. Let's be honest here. Next, we also had we had another tag team match, which was the Usos versus the New Day. Wasn't a bad match or anything like that, but again, nothing memorable. There was a botch, of course. There was a little botch. That Big E, he couldn't really grab one of the brothers, one of the twin brothers. I don't know which one it was, either Jay or Jimmy. I don't want, but he couldn't grab the guy, and it was hard for him to lift him up. And so, you know, they botched. But, you know, the Usos retained their tag team titles. Let's go on to the main event ladder match, which is really the only match that I was really interested in. This match had so much talent, but it didn't really deliver. This like first off, we didn't really have all the guys in the match for most of the match. Nakamura gets attacked by Baron Corbin as soon as Nakamura comes out, so Nakamura missed at least half of the match. But eventually he did come out there. Some of the action, some of the spots, like I've seen so many better spots than what I've seen in this match. So again, I'm not saying that this match is bad, because it definitely wasn't bad, but it just wasn't a top 10, a top 15, a top 20, at least to me, Money in the Bank ladder match. Like, I've seen so much better. But at the end, of course, Baron Corbin gets the win. I don't have a problem with that at all. So I don't really have a problem with anyone who won, except for maybe, Jinder Mahal. Because I don't like Jinder Mahal. Like, I'm not feeling him. I'm not feeling that character. So this pay-per-view, I would say, is a C+. It definitely wasn't great. We also had Maria Kanellis. Maria, she's back. She debuted on Money in the Bank. But again, there's not a whole lot I got to say about this pay-per-view, because they didn't really give us that much. They really didn't. So this is Warzone Jones. If you haven't done so, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm out. Cheers.